Alright guys, we're going to use triple beam balances. So let's do a quick review in case you don't know how they work. So this is a triple beam balance. Always grab the triple beam balances with two hands whenever you're going to take them wherever you're going to be using them. Put it down gently. Now before you start using the triple beam balance, you have to make sure that all of these weights here are on zero. So slide them over gently. What you want to check for next is to make sure that your triple beam balance is calibrated. And you can see right here, it's not lined up with the zero. Okay, we got to make sure that this line here on the bar and this line here next to the zero are lined up. So there is a little knob down here that you can adjust by turning. Since this is below the zero line, I'm going to turn this way, which is counterclockwise, until it goes up. Now if I put my thumb here, this will keep the bar from sliding up and down so much. So I'm going to give it two turns and then release. You can see that was too much, so I'm going to hold this again, twist it back towards you, one turn. That's a little better, but it's not quite there, so we're going to give it another little twist and release. And you keep adjusting until you get it perfectly lined up. Okay, that's pretty good. Now when you're getting ready to find the mass of an object, like for example, I'll use this candle. Place it in the center of the tray. And now we're going to start moving the weights. Start with your largest one first. Okay, so it has more mass than 100 grams, more mass than 200 grams. 300 is too much, so go back to 200. And now you're going to move the one back here. This one measures in tens. So it's 10, 20, 30, 40. We're getting close. Okay, 50 is too much. So put it back on 40. Not quite there. So we know so far it's 240 grams. Now, gently move the small one over. In fact, using the tip of a pencil might be a good way to slide it over without moving it too much. So gently move it over. Until we're lined up here at zero. I moved it over too far, so I'm going to move it back just a touch. Remember, you can always use your thumb and hold on the silver bar down here so it doesn't jump around too much. Okay, this is still low, so I have to go back a little bit more. And just keep adjusting until you get it to zero. Okay, that looks pretty good. So we know that the candle is 246, and you'll notice that it's a little bit in front of the 6. Each of these little lines in between the whole numbers is a decimal. So that would be 46.1, it looks like. So if we want to write the mass, we would write 246 decimal point 1. And that is how you use a triple beam balance.